right, Keke Palmer's here. She's 15 years old, and she's a two-time NAACP award winner. Currently, especially if you have kids, you know, she's on that Nickelodeon series called True Jackson VP, in which she plays the head of a fashion house. The first True Jackson TV movie, True Jackson Testing True, premieres on this coming Saturday, actually, on Nickelodeon at 8 o'clock. So she's here to promote that and talk about her new clothing line. Please open the door for a young friend to the show, Keke Palmer. Look at you! How are you? Nice to meet you. No, she walked in here very self-confident. Look at you.
Wow.
I love your dress, your bow.
Thank you.
You look so polished. Where are you going?
Here, I did this all for you.
Thank you, Keke. So, now, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And I was just talking about you last week. I was talking, look how pretty you are.
Thanks.
Chiseled face and the whole bit. Who's your manager? Who'd you come here with?
My dad. My dad's my manager, as well as my mom and Alyssa Ratingberg at Untitled.
Now, you've turned the radio off in the office, haven't you?
There's no radio.
Exactly. Good. So that, now lock the door. We can talk to Keke by ourselves. Did you hear that Raven Simone just had a child?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Well, neither did I, because I wasn't listening, but apparently April Woodard, who filled in for me last week, said it, and somebody called me, and I didn't hear anything about that.
Wow.
Back to you.
Wow.
So, let's talk about the True Jackson movie coming up this coming Saturday at 8 p.m.
Yes, True Jackson, Testing True, who is, we have a special guest, Willow Smith, Will Smith's daughter. She came on the show, and I was really excited. So I'm happy about this episode.
How old is she now? Willow's about 10?
She's 8.
8.
Yeah, she's 8.
A natural?
Yes, she's really good,
Those
really
kids
sweet,
do it.
normal kid, you know.
Who do you live with, Keke?
My mom, my dad, and my brothers and my sisters.
Are you middle child, oldest?
Middle child.
Are you the only one acting and pulling in lots of money?
Actually, my little brother and sisters, they do like commercials and stuff like that. They haven't started to do movies yet. I think they're a little young, but my little sister really wants to do it, though.
Do they want to come on the show with you, True Jackson?
Yes, my little sister actually wanted to take my job. She wanted to be True Jackson.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Well, you know, we have an 8-year-old who's going to be 9 next month, and I want you to know that I am very familiar with you, and my little Kevin would be extremely jealous to know that you're here. Now, you're appearing in a new movie called Shrink, and it also opens Friday, but that's the big screen.
Yes.
The True Jackson movie's a small screen on Saturday.
Yes, on Nickelodeon.
Look at you, our little star. Tell us about Shrink with you and Kevin Spacey.
Well, that movie is kind of puts you in the mind of Crash. Everybody connects in some way. Kevin Spacey is the lead character, and my character Gemma, she's a struggling teenager. Her mother just passed, and her guardians and her teachers think that it's best for her to see this shrink, and she's of course defiant. But in the end, her story ends up helping Kevin Spacey's character in the end. So it's real intense, and I don't want to tell too many secrets of the movie, but you guys got to go check it out.
Well, let's not talk about those secrets. Let's talk about yours. Do you have a boyfriend?
I wish. I can't have one till I'm 16, which is next month.
Oh. Now, is there a particular boy you have in mind?
Is there a particular boy?
Yes.
No, not really. No, there's not a particular boy.
Now, when you start dating, you've already started dating? Car dates? A little something with your parents?
No way.
A drive?
My parents, I don't think they'll let me go on car dates. That's too much for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where do you call home? California.
California, I call home. I'm originally from Chicago. I moved when I was 10, but California is my home because that's where all, my friends are, that's where I'm growing up. So California is my home for me.
Well, young Keke Palmer's here. She's only 15 years old. So how are we doing our conversation so far? Pretty good?
This is good. This is fun.
Did people warn you about coming over to the Miss Wendy show?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a good time.
I mean, please, give me a break. You know what I mean?
I love your show.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You would have to come on the TV show at some point.
I know. I want to come on. I watched it as soon as it came out. I was here in New York when it first came out, and I was watching it.
Yeah.
Real good.
Well, I feel like I'm wasting, because your visual. Look at her. She's got a full makeup. Not a lot. Tasteful.
Thank you.
You got a dimple in your chin?
I do have a dimple in my chin.
Is that plastic surgery or is that real?
Real.
Have you... Look at you, a short dress, but tasteful for your age, and I'm loving your bow.
Yeah, this bow add a little fashion.
Hi, little Miss Keke Palmer's here. People are delighting in your conversation.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
I don't want you to be so eager about having a boyfriend, though. Your eyes lit up,
Well, I mean, I'm not eager about having a boyfriend, but it's going to be a cool experience because, like I said, my parents made sure that I never date. I've never been on a date or anything like that. So it's like time well waited, and now I get to, go on a date and experience all this stuff, and it's gonna be cool.
Have you ever French kissed?
No, never kissed. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I have kissed.
Okay.
That was over the acting skills I buzzed out there.
Oh, okay, all right. So that was an Actors Guild.
You
Yes,
believe
it was.
me? And I saw your eyes believe me. You're like, okay. And then I got
Because I want to believe that you're good. I can recall meeting. Oh, by the way, Keke, Raven Simone is not pregnant. The texters let me know that she got right back at him and said, no, she's not pregnant. Raven Simone is another very nice young woman, and
Beautiful.
I met her for the first time when she was about your age.
Yes.
And her father manage her. Her father is always, over her shoulder and I just
as it should be.
And I delight in her conversation. And so yours as well. So now let's talk about schooling. Now, how do you get your education, Keke? Because you're only 15. What grade is that?
That is, I'm going into the 10th grade.
10th grade.
Yes.
And do you get homeschooled?
Homeschooled with the Options for Youth program in California. I've been homeschooled since the second semester of 5th grade.
Yeah.
And so it's cool, but I like hanging out with kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So doing True Jackson VP, it's really refreshing because I have another kid in there with me.
Yes.
Another co-star, Ashley Argota, who's in there with me.
Yes.
So I really have a good time with her, and it's really fun doing the show because I get to hang out with kids and all that type of stuff.
Now, how do you get around town if you want to go to the movies and whatnot?
Parents, until I learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Parents.
Now, do they drop you off and then come back and pick you up?
Depends on where I'm going. Like, if I go to a friend's thing, then they probably can hang out with the parents. But if I'm just going to the mall with a bunch of friends, then that's a situation where they could just, okay, we'll be, here at so-and-so. We'll come back to you whenever you need us.
Now, I'm sure you're making pretty reasonable money at this particular point in your career. What is your weekly allowance? Because I know your accountant doesn't let you do that much.
Weekly allowance, I don't check it that much. All I know is that every month I get money in my account.
Okay. How much is that money monthly?
I don't know. My mom and dad do it. All I know is there's money in there. It's like a little debit card.
Yes. And so do you go out and you buy yourself like Christian Louboutin shoes and
right.
designer handbags?
Yeah, right.
Do your parents crack your skull if you spend too much on stuff?
They're pretty, they believe in me. They know that I know how to make the right decision with the money.
Yes.
That's why they trusted me enough to give me that debit credit card. Else they would have been like, you know what, we're not going to give it to you. So they trust me pretty much in that, and I use my money reasonably, go on little shopping sprees, don't go too crazy.
Yes.
So I make sure when I get older, I'm not, broke.
Yes, exactly. Keke Palmer's here. And so now tell me about, oh gosh, we have to go into a break. All right, well, Keke, this is where then I'm going to remind everybody that you also appeared in Barbershop 2 and Medea's Family Reunion. You, of course, starred in Aquila the Bee with Lawrence Fishburne and Angela Bassett. You're recording an album for Interscope Records.
Yes. Wow. I'm so excited.
Wow.
I don't know if I like that or not, Keke.
Well, you gotta like it.
Do you sing?
Yes.
Turn everything off. Go ahead.
I sang Angel of Mine by Monica. When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you.
How you doing?
Something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine.
Look at Keke.
What you mean to me, you'll
she won't
never
stop.
know. And different now.
And she's got personality.
You help me grow.
Don't you like her? I like you. Keke, you're not one of those stuck-up girls. You're not scared. You're not in here like a people have... grown people have cowered about coming in here, and the idea that you are...
I was excited.
Oh, Keke, the next time I see you, you've got to be at the TV show.
You got to get me down there. What we got to do?
Well, get your people and get in touch with my people.
Let me know.
No, I like you a lot.
Thanks. I like
Thank you
too.
so much. Beautiful young woman. Stay pure.
Thank you. Will do. My parents won't let me not.
All right, let's see you walk out of here. I watch all my guests walk out, and if there's too much switch in your hips, I'm telling your parents. You walk straight. Already your dress is too short.
Yeah. Don't listen to her, guys.
It is.
Caught in these things.
No, your hair is beautiful, though.
Thank you.
All right, there she goes. Her back is out. She's on the cusp of womanhood. Oh, my gosh, what a struggle for parents. It's 15-year-old Keke Palmer. We consider her friend to the show.